Yeah, my life is a mess. It's been a while since I had to make a video, but I'm up now. It's 10:30 in the morning, and you're watching the show. I've been censored a few times. I think my last couple of videos they got either taken down or they just been slapped with a copyright strike. It's too bad, but we gotta forge ahead at some point. We gotta keep it on. And there's a lot of people out there that just give up when they go and get stuff. I've seen it. Speaking of giving up, there's some people out there that I talk to at work. They don't look too well. I gotta be honest. After working at a gas station for a couple of weeks, it's been a real eye-opener for me, especially. I've been seeing just drug addicts come in and off the streets. They want to get their easy fix. I have to be the guy at around 2 a.m. Turning people away and just telling them, yeah, you can't do that here. I'm sorry. And people, they're starting to get upset. I have to deal with problems dealing with customers and such. It's not a very happy place to be. I'm just doing this just so I can get enough money to do the things that I would like to do. Hopefully by this time I can find a group of people that are good, that are clean and right in the head, that are not basically losers. I gotta say, there's a lot of people out here who are just, how do they waste so much money every week on booze and cigarettes? I don't get it. I have to be the person to serve them, and I've been working at a gas station now for a couple of months. It's been, pretty depressing for me personally. At this stage, I want to get involved with good people, but I think that after the pandemic, a lot of people, they don't really seem to want to do that. So I've just kind of been doing my own thing, more or less chilling. I meant to clean up, but there's not really much incentive to doing that. Just trying to assemble some furniture, which I bought from Amazon. I think this little thing right here, I don't need two of these. I might just give one to somebody, but I don't know who I would give it to. Probably somebody at work. But yeah, there's a lot of idiots I have to serve. I gotta go back to work again tonight to do another shift. Not really looking forward to doing that, but this is how things are for me. If you can, just stack your money. Don't buy junk. This cheap crap from China, which you can buy on Amazon or eBay, if you want to buy that stuff, that you can find it out there. But I just say, you know what, on the record, just do this. Get yourself Persian rug, which is going to last you for 10 years. If you have to buy furniture, don't buy the greatest stuff. Don't buy marble countertops. Don't buy anything expensive that you're going to be having to do down payments on. Just find something that very basic. So if you're going to be moving around, trying to find a cheaper or a better apartment, if you want to move up, you got to start from the bottom. You want to save that money so that when you finally do get to that golden spot, that place that you've always wanted to live for maybe 5 or 6 years or so, and it's in a good neighborhood, and you don't have to deal with any stupid neighbors, and then you're free to do whatever you want, including like if you're like me, if you like to jam at nighttime when the creative juices are flowing, but you have to deal with neighbors on the other end of the wall. You want to find a place maybe with at least concrete walls, or better yet, just find your own space where you don't live with any neighboring tenants. So that'll help make things a lot easier for you to do the things that you would want to do if you want to be a YouTuber. I wouldn't suggest it, but some people, they choose to go that route. If you're going to start becoming a YouTuber in 2023, the key to doing it is to never give up. You got to practice. You got to build on your craft to make it good. Get yourself into a regimen and be real. There's a lot of fake wannabes out there that want to be like acting like each other. Do you become the best version of yourself? That's as simple as I can boil it down to. You don't want to become a fake YouTuber, because then they have to keep on with that facade every single week. They have to put on a happy face. In 2023, yeah, it's going to show. Regardless, real life is going to hit some people. Some people are going to have to go back to living like on rice, or go back to living in their cars or in their vans. I've seen it. And a lot of people I serve at the gas station, they're well on their way to doing that anyways, because they're not doing what their family taught them to do. When the times get tough, just save their money. So yeah, it's better to have less, to live as a minimalist, than to have all this junk. As you can see behind me, boxes of junk, which long term, it's not going to last. That's fine if you're trying to invite guests to come into your apartment, but if you're living by yourself, if you're just living for yourself and nobody else, not for female validation or validation from your peers or whatnot, your best bet is to just live simple. Make sure that you have enough just so that when you're ready to move, they put it into a van or back of a pickup. Then you won't have to worry about pawning and selling off stuff, especially now when people are living on the grind. Most people are one paycheck away from homelessness, and then yeah, that's a known fact. I'm pretty lucky as far as living expenses go. I mean, I had to work though. I'm working right now. I'm actually trying to multitask, trying to build up Chinese furniture while looking at magazines for a motorized bike, which I recently bought. I have no idea how long that's going to last for, maybe a month. I had to buy it used from other people, so it wasn't brand new. And the more I'm realizing, I'm just saying, yeah, it's better to just hold on to your money, even though like you're going to be tempted to spend a lot on things that you don't need. That's why the programming has been. They keep on bombarding people with all these commercials, like you got to have this in order to create some type of value. The more stuff I have, the less value I feel, if that makes any sense, because I don't want this stuff to hold me down. If I need to get out there, if I need to get mobile, like sometimes jeans and a t-shirt is probably the best bet. Maybe a nice hoodie. I bought a couple of velvet hoodies a while back that didn't quite make it in the mail. But that was from China. That cost me over $135, and I didn't even get it. I had to go on Amazon to buy the same hoodies a couple months later for like $100. I have no idea how that's gonna work out for me long term. You have to just do this. You got to save the money. Don't buy anything brand new. Live below your means, even if it means going back to living on noodles for a few weeks. I mean, who really cares? I mean, no one's gonna care if you go to Starbucks every weekend and, buy a grande latte or go to McDonald's. I mean, no one cares. If you're going to the bars in 2023, I mean, it's not a wise thing to do. I mean, if you're going there for recreation and for fun, it's not a fun place to be, my personal opinion, but you could do whatever you want. It's just more expensive now to do it. $8.50 for a couple of beers. I mean, just one beer would cost you probably here like $9.50 if you have to go to a bar, and it's just not worth it. Sometimes I drink occasionally, but every time I regretted it. So yeah, I mean, if you're an alcoholic, you're probably better off to quit right now and just pocket that money. If you feel like drinking, just don't. Just drink water. I don't care. Some people are gonna laugh at me for saying that, but yeah, it's just, what is it going to get you, honestly? All it's going to get you is a temporary buzz for 2 hours, and then when you come back down, you got the same problems. Oh, look at that, I got a message. What does that say? Run still available. 2:30. Okay, nice. So yeah, that's another thing too. When you're out there buying stuff used, like a lot of people are trying to get rid of their flaming stuff on the marketplace, now's the time to buy. If you can, skip a few meals. If you think it's hard now, just start taking it one day at a time. Drink more water, eat bananas, oatmeal, and then the hunger problem will take care of itself. Bam. You'll probably be better off like not eating for a few days anyways, because there is something to be said about fasting. Like, some people fast for spiritual reasons. I do it to try to save money. So far it's worked out pretty good so far. But yeah, fasting is a good idea. Make sure that whatever addictions you have, if you're addicted to, I don't care what it is, if it's junk food, just, you don't need that. That's why they call it junk food. You'll be feeling like crap later. And I was also going to do this. I was attempted to go to the gym, but it's like $60 a month. I could easily take that $60 and put it towards something I'm going to need for down the road. Like, I'm not going to save food, but I know I'm going to need to get a couple of upgrades soon. So everybody's going to be buying the iPhone 15 something, which the only difference is for that's just the Lightning to USB Type-C jack. That's the only difference I see. But the point is that everybody's going to want to trade up now. So by the 15th or the 16th of the month of September, yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot of people just trading up. So keep your eyes open out for vintage stuff, which will actually go up in value. So even if you don't want to hold on to it long term, you can always convert that to money later on, and then you can resell it later to anyone you want, or you can hold on to it. I wouldn't necessarily want to sell anything that's vintage, because I like the stuff. Vintage is better than whatever you can buy on Amazon. Nowadays, if you want to buy a vintage couch that's made of velvet or in velveteen leather, you're going to be paying upwards of $800 for that. I have a velvet couch. I was lucky I got that back when I moved in here. I had no idea I was going to be moving in here for the long term, but yeah, like I said, you buy things that go up in value. Hold on to your money if you're not sure. Hold your gold, and then when you're ready, when you finally decide to make up your mind on what it is that you want to do, as long as you stay away from the bars and don't eat out as much, you'll be fine. You should be good.